Aimee Rachel Osbourne, born on September 2, 1983, has chosen a thoughtful and unconventional approach to fame. Despite being the eldest daughter of heavy metal icon Ozzy Osbourne and television personality Sharon Osbourne, Aimee deliberately stepped away from the intense spotlight that came with her famous surname. While her siblings Jack and Kelly became household names through their participation in the MTV reality series The Osbournes, Aimee opted out of the show entirely. She believed that such a public format could interfere with her creative journey, and she was never comfortable with the over-the-top antics often portrayed on reality TV. Instead, she preferred to focus quietly on developing her own voice and identity as an artist. While she steered clear of traditional celebrity fame, Aimee has quietly built a respectable and fulfilling career. Her reported net worth of $7 million reflects her dedication to her work in music and acting, not sensationalism or publicity stunts. Aimee's success stands as proof that it's possible to flourish professionally without compromising personal values or chasing the spotlight. She was born in London's St. John's Wood area at Wellington Hospital and raised in a family where creativity and fame were the norm. As the firstborn of Ozzy and Sharon, and growing up alongside her siblings and several half-siblings from Ozzy's first marriage, Aimee was surrounded by artistic influence. However, rather than following in the footsteps of her more publicly visible family members, she chose a more private and introspective path, asserting her independence from a young age. Aimee's early forays into entertainment came through small roles in music videos and documentaries connected to her father's musical legacy. At 15, she made an appearance on The Howard Stern Show in 1998. Her first substantial acting role came in 2003 when she appeared in MTV's version of Wuthering Heights, where her subtle performance hinted at her emerging talent. A decade later, in 2014, she contributed voice work to Postman Pat, the movie, showing a different side of her versatility as an artist. Her choices in real estate have reflected her artistic taste and need for serenity. In 2017, she bought a picturesque 1930s-style home nestled in the Hollywood Hills for just under $2.8 million. The house featured classic design elements like vaulted ceilings, a cozy sunken living room, and a custom kitchen. It also included a guest suite with a fireplace and charming stone paths leading to a pool and guest house, creating a calm, almost storybook-like environment. A year later, she sold the home, marking another step in her personal evolution. Prior to that, she had lived in a Spanish-style home in West Hollywood, a modest 1,620-square-foot residence that likely provided her with creative solitude. Later in 2018, she upgraded to a more refined property in Los Feliz, purchasing it from actress Rooney Mara for $3.6 million. The house was a tranquil retreat that matched Aimee's aesthetic sensibilities. In 2024, she listed this home for $4.4 million, signaling yet another phase of transition and self-renewal. In the early part of the 2010s, Aimee focused her energy on launching a music career. Under the name ARO, short for Aimee Rachel Osbourne, she began creating music that bore little resemblance to her father's hard rock legacy. Instead, ARO offered a moody and ethereal blend of synth-pop and alternative sounds, taking cues from influential artists such as Kate Bush and Portishead. Her music, characterized by emotional intensity and haunting melodies, allowed her to channel her inner world through song. One of her early music videos, Raining Gold, became a viral hit, drawing in over 2 million views shortly after its release. The video's artistic visuals and Aimee's powerful vocal delivery captured the attention of fans and critics alike, cementing ARO as a serious musical endeavor and not just a side interest. Though she hasn't performed live frequently, the few shows she has done, at venues like Union Pool in Brooklyn, Mercury Lounge in New York City, and the Echo in Los Angeles, have been memorable. Her performances are known for their emotional depth, capturing the haunting and mysterious energy that defines her music. Following the release of tracks such as I Can Change and Cocaine Style, Aimee took a step back from public life in 2016. 2 years later, her return was marked by a subtle reactivation of her social media, hinting at new music on the horizon. In December 2018, she previewed Beats of My Heart, a song that echoed her introspective style and lyrical vulnerability. By early 2020, she confirmed that new work was coming soon. On July 24, 2020, she dropped Shared Something with the Night, marking her official return after a 4-year break. Along with the release, she announced that her upcoming full-length album would be called Vacare Adamare, Latin for to be free and loved. The title itself mirrored the emotional essence of the music she was preparing to share with the world. Aimee envisioned the album as a series of chapters, with each track paired with an artistically crafted video. Her concept for live performances involved theatrical, immersive shows, part dreamscape, part glam club, part futuristic fantasy, with an intention to provoke emotion and wonder. The complete album was released on October 30th, 2020, showcasing Aimee's deeply personal songwriting and atmospheric soundscapes. Vaquer Adamare stood as a cohesive reflection of her inner world, filled with poetic imagery and sonic emotion. Aimee faced a serious scare in May 2022 when a fire erupted in a recording studio she was working in, located in Hollywood. Thanks to the quick thinking of fellow artist Jamal Rajid, she escaped unharmed. The fire, however, tragically claimed the life of producer Nathan Avery Edwards and several of Rajid's cats. 2 other people were treated for minor smoke-related injuries. The tragedy deeply affected Aimee and served as a stark reminder of the close-knit resilience shared among creatives in the music world. While she was born into a family known for their public personas and frequent media attention, Aimee has consistently maintained a boundary between her personal life and public career. Her grandfather on her mother's side, Don Arden, was a legendary music manager, which gives her a generational tie to the industry. Yet, Aimee has always chosen to remain out of the tabloid circuit. Between 2004 and 2005, she was briefly linked to Australian musician Rye Thistlethwaite, but since then, she's kept her romantic life completely private. Rather than fueling gossip columns, Aimee lets her creative work take center stage. At its core, Aimee's journey is about inner strength, authenticity, and the courage to walk a road less traveled. Despite growing up in one of the most famous rock families in the world, she has never tried to ride on the coattails of that legacy. Instead, she has quietly, thoughtfully built her own narrative, one that prizes substance over show and emotion over spectacle. Aimee Osbourne continues to stand out not because of noise, but because of nuance. She represents a type of fame rooted in depth, and her story is a testament to the quiet power of staying true to oneself.